In addition to simply just plotting points, My Maps in Google allows you to actually measure distances in areas as well. In order to show you this, what I did was I actually added another point. I added the Empire State Building in New York, in order for us to measure the distance from Coventry, one of our schools in Coventry, all the way to the Empire State Building. Now, the easiest way to do this is first and foremost, make sure you have the markers of the two locations you want to mark the distances for. In this case, I have ASFMS and a star, and then here's a marker. I have Empire State Building in New York. All you would do is go up here to the ruler icon, which says measure distances and areas, and you click on it. Notice that as soon as I click on that, my cursor is no longer a small hand where I'm allowed to select items. It's actually a crosshair. So what I'm going to do is go to the foot of my star at ASFMS, and I'm going to just click. And as soon as I click, notice the line allows me to move and measure anywhere that I want to on my map. What I'm going to do now is just take my cursor and move it all the way to the bottom of the Empire State Building cursor, and that gives me a rough estimate of 141 miles. So there's a 141 mile distance between the Empire State Building and Allen Shawn Feinstein Middle School. This is a very easy way for students just to measure straight distance from one point to another. Okay. Notice though, when I click on one point, it still allows me to kind of continue my distance reading. In order to stop that, just go up here to the select item hand, and that will disappear. That is a very easy way for students to get a rough estimate of distance in My Maps. The second thing that students are able to do is actually measure area. So you can measure an exact area of a certain town, location, state, anything that you really want to in My Maps. Now, I would love to do that for Rhode Island, but it would actually be a little difficult because Rhode Island is comprised of so many islands and its awkward shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom out, and I'm going to show you how to measure distance, and it'll be kind of much easier for me. I'm just going to use the state of Wyoming, which is much more square. So we have Wyoming here. Again, all you would have to do is go to measure distances and areas, click on that icon. Again, please notice I have my crosshair cursor. All you have to do is just make lines all the way around to create a perimeter of Wyoming. So I'm going to start in the top left, go to the bottom left, and again, you have to do your best just to try to match up the political lines with your perimeter lines. And again, bottom right, top right, back to top left. As soon as I do that, you will notice I click, it will shade in the area of Wyoming, and roughly Wyoming's perimeter is 1,261 miles, and its area is 97,994 square miles. Again, this is an estimate, but it's a very easy way for you to incorporate lessons, mathematical lessons or scientific lessons into Google Maps. Those are the two easiest ways to measure area and distance. And again, if you want to stop, all you have to do is just click select items. You want to clear it out, click anywhere on the map, and your distances in area automatically disappear. Again, if you have any other questions, please feel free to email. Hope this helped.